Hello, this is Jato, and today I'm going to be playing through FTL with the Kestrel Type C. This has a clone bay, dual lasers and ion stunner that I'm just going to charge up. These two weapons I believe work quite well in tandem. I've never played with this ship before. Got one Lanius crew member and 2 humans. Okay, I'm going to jump there. They can't do any damage to me. They just got one laser and I've got one shield. So they can't do anything. I'm going to eye on their shields and destroy them. Eye on their weapons. These two work quite nicely in tandem, so they charge quite fast, and with only one layer of shields to get through in the early sectors makes it easy. Okay. You receive a hail from a station orbiting a nearby planet. Captain, we are Federation Terraforming Team C-12 and are in need of assistance. Do you have some time? Yes, we do. Thank you. You need to scan this planet for life before we can begin terraforming, but our sensors can't get the necessary power to scan through this atmosphere. We've got a schedule to keep. Any chance you can help? Scan. A complete scan of the planet reveals no life signs other than a single ship on the surface. The terraformers thank you for your help and attempt to contact the ship. Just as you're about to jump away, the ship takes off and attacks. It's a pirate. Same plan here, they've only got one layer of shields. They could do some damage with that beam weapon. Oh. I did that in the wrong order. Oops. Okay, that's alright, because they didn't fire very efficiently there. Accept alpha. You detect rebel scouts on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Let's intervene. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. Same story again. Oh, okay. They've got a beam and a beam, so because they're just basic beams, they can't get through my shields again, which is always nice. Stun all of them. Ha. These ion weapons are pretty useful. They can't jump either. Haven't taken any hull damage yet. The pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. Thank you. Looking for a store now where I can upgrade my shields. We will never surrender one of our crew to slavers. Definitely not. Same story with this. They might do some damage because they've also got an ion weapon. Just fired in the wrong order. There we go. We surrender, take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll die anyway. I will take you, Borman. Put you in the shields. And I'm going to upgrade my shields. There we go. Ah, great, there's an ion storm. Plasma storm. Rebel scout. Gonna take one of the shields offline. Because I've only got one weapon anyway, and I think that's the basic laser. It only fires one shot. Yep. That's right. Should have hit the weapon instead. One more shot from the dual lasers, assuming nothing misses. And they're gone. Brilliant. I need to unpower that to power the engines. Actually, I should have the clone bay powered as well, see. Just if they die, then they'll respawn properly. Let's look among the stores. Your search for a friendly marketplace yields no results, but after a time a small shuttle approaches. They release some supplies in your direction with the message: "We are not all friends of the rebel fleet. Stay strong." That's good. Okay. 5% more dodge. It's always nice. Let's move in to examine it. Search for a DNA bank. While the cloning facilities are no longer functioning, you find someone was in queue to be cloned. You transfer their data to your clone bay, and after a time their body is rebuilt. The clone is extremely confused, but calms down after you try to explain the situation. With no other options, the clone offers to work on your ship for a time. Engines are always good. And there. The nearby planet shows signs of habitation and great beauty. A rudimentary automated planetary defense system is looping its message into space. Warning: quarantine level 5 in effect under FHA Act 22, Article 11.2. Warning: quarantine level 5. Continue. I'm gonna do that. You detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage and seems to be patrolling around a long-range sensor station. Yeah, let's do that. They've only got one ion weapon and a beam drone, so they can't get past my shields either. Because my shield recharges in time for the ion blast to come again. One more hit. Still haven't taken any hull damage, which is surprising. Map's been updated. Okay. Yeah, I'll try and go to that store. Or I'll have to go to that store, but... You've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board, and its communications seem to be down. Let's have a look. The ship is completely abandoned. It looks like it ran out of fuel, and the crew ran out of food not long after. Despite the grisly scene that remains, you're able to scavenge some supplies from the cargo hold. Might be able to get something decent, maybe an augment or something. Ah. Could get mind control, but no, I'll save it. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You begin charging your FTL drive and do a quick scan of the local planet. You find ruins of a recently destroyed Federation colony on the surface. There must be a rebel ship in the vicinity. Let's have a look. You quickly find the rebel ship's location and move in to intercept. I think that's the basic laser again that only fires one shot so they can't get through the shield. Yep. Accept surrender. Now I was thinking to make each episode of this series one sector per episode, but we've only been going for 11 minutes here. So I think I'll do another one. This sector has been largely abandoned since a series of battles decimated the local population. An unusual alien race is reportedly scavenging the area. You'd best be on guard. We've got one. The Laniers occupy the abandoned sectors, mainly. A merchant ship is docked with the Laniers transport. You message them to see if they need any help. It turns out they've been studying the Laniers' ability to reshape metal. Let's inquire about the process. We haven't the foggiest idea how it works. They appear to melt part of their bodies into the metal and reshape it. They have been willing to demonstrate their ability if you have some extra metal that you would like converted into something. Let's help them out. Crew member offers to aid in the process to speed it along. They think it can be performed a bit more efficiently with the extra help and request less scrap. Let's get an augmentation. That's a nice one. It'll put out fires throughout the ship, which is useful because you don't have to spend or take crew away from stations to do it. Welcome, welcome, there's room for one more. The overconfident pirate hails you as he charges his weapons and moves into attack. They can't get through the shields either. Another nice augment that I've never seen in stores, but it's on the slug ship, is the slug repair gel, which then automatically repairs breaches. That and fire suppression mean that you don't really need to send crew to fix anything besides systems. Must have fairly upgraded engines because they're dodging a fair few of those shots. Or a good pilot. The day is yours. Show us your honor by allowing us to leave with our lives. Why not? Federation are the good guys, right? Sure hope so, at least. Saw you trading with those damn scavengers. I'll show you what happens when you try and undercut the Red Giant gang. Yeah, I've got one of them anyway. You charge your weapons, which quickly gets the pirate ship's attention. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Thought we'd be able to get through the shields though, so... just have to take shots when I can. Take down their hacking next, hopefully. Unless their crew die there anyway. No. Crew didn't survive. That's a shame. Distress signal. The Mantis ship in their system looks like its distress beacon is malfunctioning, likely due to the Lanius ship mining their hull and subsystems. It doesn't look like the Mantis ship will last much longer. Let's give them a hand, where we get us some scrap. No, they can't go through the shields anyway. This ship's pretty powerful at the start of the game. Once we get to Sector 3, probably I'll need to get a better weapon. Once there are 2 layers of shields to get through. But right now it's quite good. Yeah, not gonna beg for mercy. Hopefully the Mantis ship is nice and gives me some scrap. Yes. The Mantis hiss and click, angry at being saved, and angry at themselves for needing to be saved. They part ways with some scrap metal that is no longer attached to their hull, and a few missiles they can no longer use. That's not too bad. Those metal bastards think they can just absorb half of our engines and leave us here to die. I hope you understand the need to take your ship by force. They could have asked. Lanius is going to suck up all the air there. I'll get him. Let's reinforce the doors. Oh, they clone anyway. Can't go and heal. He's gonna reclone, and he's gonna clone. He can go back in the shields. Engines, I mean. Never really used the clone very much. How are you? I'll put you in missiles, I think. Go back there. Save positions. A small Lanius craft approaches. Prepare for a fight, but they do not seem to be carrying any weapons. After a brief moment they message you, although your transfer struggles with the unfamiliar dialect. It appears they wish to trade. That's not very good. It's a bit better. I've got plenty of fuel. And I'll see if there's a store anywhere nearby, otherwise I'll upgrade my shields another tier. We're up the location of the distress signal, prepared for a fight, but on first glance it's entirely empty. The signal is coming from a small plastic satellite orbiting a moon. A looping message describes how settlers have recently abandoned the area due to the Lanius threat. You fail to find any other signs of a settlement nearby. Okay. Lanius merchant appears to have a significantly improved translator as you clearly understand their message. Metal content more than sufficient. Does your ship care to exchange resources for our excess metal? Got plenty of scrap. I'm not using any missile weapons, but I want to save them for when I get them out to the next sector. I'll ask about that. I've had this quest before, and I'm pretty sure that just gets me another Lanius called Translator. Yep. Yeah, it's Lanius that's learned the human language. Or the language of me, the captain. Do you know what? Let's put you over here. You here. I'm pretty sure this ship will get a 2-person crew teleporter. Because there's only one big room left, and that's probably drone control, I think. But then I could have 2 Lanius space for a boarding crew, which would be very nice because they can suffocate and bash people at the same time. Let's have a look. Apparently spoke to the wrong person to search for a stall. And an automated warship. Oh, they've got a missile. So they'll do some damage. First hull damage in the game right at the end of Sector 2. Maybe not even then. I'm surprised. This is a very good ship right at the start. Okay. Doing the Mantis Homeworld's next, but that's 20 minutes. Which is plenty long enough for an episode, I think. Thanks for watching it the whole way, if you're still there. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.